B-Rad here, Buzztv. Fun day for us. We caught up with Five-Headed Cobra. Now, we shot them a couple days ago, and I'm actually glad I'm doing this after we shot you and actually did the editing, because I really love this band. And the more I watch it and check it out, I just see things that I just really love. So let's just start off with...
Like what?
Well, let's see. I see a little bit of the Stones in you guys at times. I see a little GNR flavor. I see some STP stuff. And at the same time, you stay totally original. But it's like I feel so many different grooves, and I just love the band. So, let's see. I have Angel Dust, and who is with me today?
Gaudy Curse.
Very cool. So, let's just start off.
I'm paying attention. I'm just kind of scrolling too, so.
It's all good. Shit happens. I know what it is. I got to buy crap online too.
Yeah.
So start with the story. Five-Headed Cobra. Tell me. Tell them.
Yeah. So I was going to be drafted into a very, very big band, and it didn't work out for whatever reason. And then I was going to be drafted into another really big band, and it didn't work out for whatever reason. And then the two guys that I was potentially subbing for, fucking died. And it was just like, what the fuck? And then another guy died, and then another guy died, and then I don't know if you remember this, but it was like a litany of people dying in music, and not old people, like young people. And around me, all my friends are dying, fentanyl deaths, man. And so I just came up with this idea, and obviously the state of rock and roll being so terrible, and the state of music being so terrible, where like Spotify, you could stream. I think it was Snoop Dogg who got 1 billion streams and made $45,000. Just the devastation in the industry. I wanted to launch this project called Rock and Roll is Dead. And so the band is Five-Headed Cobra. It's a concept. But you nailed it, man, because we celebrate everything that's great about what we love about rock and roll. It's a truly authentic vision. It's some of the best players I've ever played with. Man, we're having the time of our lives. And I got to tell you, the reception at Vamp was so amazing. The vibe was so amazing. The people are so fucking cool. You're so fucking cool. To be in a place where, I don't think of Vegas as a rock town really at all. And to be able to go there and have that kind of experience was really, really cool, man. We met the Count. We got to hang out with him in the fucking nest up top. Turns out the other guitar player, Cody, knows the Count and rode one of the Count's custom bikes in a race.
Oh, very cool.
A couple years back, and so with his, with his red stripe and the fucking and the aviator hat and all that shit, Count didn't recognize him, and then he kind of looked at him, and Count goes, "Oh shit, fuck, Cody, man, what's up, fuck." Yeah, it's just really warm, dude.
You guys really got lucky because you played a great venue, and it's truly a rock and roll venue, and they take care of everybody that comes in. So you guys definitely are going to have to check that video out. Now, music-wise, I found a little bit of stuff out there. I think there's 2 videos out on YouTube that I've seen. What about CDs? Where can we actually go pick up and purchase some Five-Headed Cobra music?
So right now, you can buy cassettes online at fiveheadedcobra.com, fiveheadedcobra.com. We're working on a vinyl long play. Considering doing a split side EP with another rock band that we love. We've been talking about it for a while. If you haven't heard of them, they're fucking amazing. We dropped a single yesterday. What's the name of the single?
Be Yours.
They're called Mercury Rides. They're amazing. We sold out the whiskey on our second show ever as Five-Headed Cobra. We packed the Roxy back in November on our first show ever. We packed the fucking Roxy. And then we played Vamped, and then 4 months later, and then on the sold Whiskey out, which is fucking nuts. But we had our brothers open up for us. They're an amazing band. But yeah, man, this truly is about like, what are we doing here? As artists, what are we doing here? Are we fucking stroking each other out and just, are we gonna wait for AI to fucking take everything over? Have you seen this shit, man, where you can literally like prompt a song, and you can prompt something like complicated, like something like dream pop, put a couple things in there, male vocal, give the BPM, reverb out, and literally in 3 seconds the track comes back to you and it's complete with vocals, 3.5 minutes long. It's bananas, man. Have you seen that shit?
No, unfortunately, I haven't, because if I did, I probably would have had a rant from hell.
I mean, it sucks, but give it 5-10 years, give it 1 year, and it'll be better.
Give it, because AI learns so fast. Yeah, give it a year to 2 years, and there's going to be this flood of AI fake music, And dude, I'm not a hater, man. Like I love technology. Technology's allowed me to like literally, make records out of my fucking garage, right? But the truth is where we're going is so fucking scary in regards to like authenticity and what we're going to be looking at. Do you really think smart guys aren't just going to fucking flood Spotify with fake fucking bands?
Oh, it's gonna happen. I mean, for me on my end of it, doing film, I just got done working the NAB convention, National Association of Broadcasters, and that was one of the big issues is AI, how we're going to control it, how it's not going to take everybody's job, which I really think it is, because why am I going to hire an actor at X amount of millions of dollars when I could digitally create someone that you're not going to tell the difference of? I mean, it's going to be a battle. We're going to all have to fight it. But fortunately, with music, you could fake a band, and you could fake some music out there, but good luck doing that shit live. I mean, I guess you could technically get guys to jump around on stage and lip sync, but eventually it's going to come out. So I think, at least for the live performance end, AI is not going to kill us for a while. But it's a weird thing. I mean, the whole market's still shifting. It's guys like you. How do you make a living these days? Kids don't want to buy music. They're going to steal it off here, there, or wherever. So that's, to me, has been the beast for the last couple years. Can you encrypt a product? Can you encrypt it to where you could burn it one time or put it on a multiple device thing, but not give it out to the world for free? So, there's a lot of beasts we have to try to fix. The streaming platforms, I personally have an issue with. Again, it comes down to nobody wants to pay for music. So I could go spend a cheesy $5-10 a month, buy a subscription to whatever service, listen to anything a million times, but the artist doesn't get paid. I don't know if the deal is every artist has to just ban these platforms and say, I don't want my music out there. But then again, as an artist, you want to be heard as much as possible. So it's a weird beast you're constantly fighting. I just don't know if, as a music industry as a whole, artists have to, get together and just say, we have to be paid a fair price. If you're going to stream our music, you have to pay for it. It doesn't matter who the artist is. It's a set rate, and that's how it's played out.
Which realistically isn't going to happen because the individual artist wants every opportunity at their disposal, and the streaming services are at their disposal. So,
yeah,
I definitely understand how that ugliness is. But let's try to get on a happier, lighter note. Five-Headed Cobra, where are you guys playing next? Where could they come see you live?
So we're basically we're getting down and dirty, and we just signed a deal with an amazing agency. We did our these 2 shows, and they jumped on board, which is fucking amazing. So we have a really great agency. We're looking to go to Europe. Looking to go to Europe in the summer, I believe. In the summer, yeah. So we're looking to go to Sweden and play in Sweden, which I feel like they'll be really receptive to the vibe and what the band does. Yeah, man. So that next is that we're putting more music out. We have 2 singles out with videos right now on everything but Spotify. We had to make a stand somewhere.
Perfect.
You know.
And
we're just cutting it out, brother.
And you know what? A lot of people don't understand. Music industry really is in a funny place. But to sell the Roxy out, sell the whiskey out, that's a big deal because that doesn't happen too often anymore. The Roxy is a rather large venue compared to other venues, so you had a lot of bodies there. And for a band that's just breaking out, to do something like that, you definitely have something special. The people know you have something special because they came out there.
Yeah. Thanks, brother.
Now, again, with the other guys, because Five-Headed Cobra is a 5-piece, love the guys, love everything that's going on, and the look. If you guys haven't seen them, you need to check them out. Again, we have some great live video. They have 2 music videos out there. But once you actually dig into this band and really enjoy the stuff, you're going to fall in love with them. They have a groove that doesn't stop, have a great live show, ton of energy. They're not a bunch of guys that just stand there and phone that shit in. So you're really going to love this stuff. So I want to wrap this up with probably the most important question I could ask. What might we have left out that they need to know about Five-Headed Cobra?
That we're drawing a line in the sand. We're not 5 fucking guys with beards and tattoos and black t-shirts. This is a fucking rock and roll extravaganza. When you see it, you're gonna feel like you're watching Kiss. You're gonna feel like you're watching the Stooges. You're gonna feel like you're watching the Rolling Stones. You feel, Queens of the Stone Age, Jane's Addiction, all in one fucking tight ass package to rock your fucking face off, bro. That's what this is.
Exactly, and again, that's the groove I got. When I started editing this thing, and I'm sitting in the bay with my guy, and we're just going at it, I'm like, we stopped, I go, dude, Stones, right there. I get the Stones. And it's like this, it's like, oh, dude, I feel the GNR groove. And, and again, I don't know the name of it, but the 4th song you played in Vegas, the one you wrote with
the Velvet Revolver one, I wrote with the Velvet Revolver guys.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's funny because that I felt such an STP groove. It's like,
oh, man. You
write from that song, and I'm like, oh, God, these guys are so good. And it's not like you feel a groove from this band. They're so still an original act. So it's not like you're feeling a groove and, oh, I'm watching a cover band. Because every song was an original song. These guys just have a groove and a feeling you just really get into, and you're just going to love them. So, something we like to do live, but we'll do it here because we can still get away with it. We have a little game we call Roll the Bones. Generally, I pull out a 30-sided dice. Have to tell people, no, we're not going to play D&D today. And I have 30 pre-selected questions. 4 or 5 actually deal with music. You guys up for a round?
Let's do it.
What does a 30-sided die look like?
Let me go grab it and show you.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not in the house. It is a large dice, which is, I would say, almost hexagonic and with multi-layers, but it has 30 sides. So it's
psychedelic, man.
It's basically a Dungeons and Dragon dice. So in that lovely game, we generally use 20-sided dices, but
Satan worshiper. Satan worshiper.
Exactly. But I wanted to get more questions in because we had people that actually threw us some questions as well. So we'll just start this from left. We'll start this from left to right. Pick a number between 1 and 30.
19.
19 is word or phrase you say when you are pissed off.
Can I have a minute?
You could have whatever you need.
No, that's not the phrase. That's not the phrase. I need a minute to think about it. Am I right or wrong in being pissed off?
It doesn't matter. When you're angry.
I read into shit.
Okay, if you're right, what's the phrase you use?
I'd probably just walk away.
Okay, and what if you're wrong? What would you say?
I'm sorry. No, I would probably say I'm not wrong.
That'll work. That sounds like me half the time.
Deny, Brad.
Plausible deniability. That's always the best one.
Plausible
Plausible
deniability.
deniability.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
let's
a different number. I didn't like that question.
okay, pick another number.
24.
Word or phrase you say no. 24. What's in your refrigerator?
Celsius energy drinks that make me want to have an anxiety attack. I have a couple of Gatorades. I have some soda waters. I have a rotisserie chicken that I bought last week that I should probably be getting rid of pretty soon.
Yeah.
I have 3 cartons of eggs because I'm a lunatic, and I have orange juice.
No condiments?
I have a couple of.
He has condoms on the side of his bed.
Okay.
Those are in the nightstand.
I have human blood in my fridge.
Well, you know, it works on salad. It works on salads, from what I hear. So that's good stuff.
He's a dude.
Okay,
Right.
1 and 30. Pick a number.
17.
17. Why?
Why 17?
There's a terrible joke there. What's the question?
Why?
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 Because I have to.
There you
Because
go.
I have to.
That's a great answer. Okay, pick a number
I
for.
another crack.
What's that?
I didn't like my 2 questions. The second question was better than the first one, but it still wasn't good enough for me to walk out of here feeling good about it.
Okay, I'm gonna pick.
Number 10.
You want to go with 10? Okay.
Yeah.
What was the first song you learned?
Oh, that's a much better question. Thank you for asking. The first song I learned was Cold Gin by Kiss.
Very
The
Fuck
second song
yeah.
I learned was Deuce by Kiss. And the third song I learned was Parasite by Kiss. The first album that I learned was Kiss Alive. Kiss Alive taught me how to play the guitar.
That's okay, because I'll go with Michael Shaker taught me how to play the guitar, so,
Nice.
you know. But then again, I got
Brad.
a couple decades on you, so. Okay, you guys pick a number for me since I know all the questions.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 2.
Okay. What freaks me out? Tweakers.
Yes.
Valid.
Good
Okay.
answer.
And let's see. And to answer your question, number 2, what is the most unusual food that I have eaten? Would either be escargot or calamari, and both of those will be something I never will be something I don't eat again.
Yeah.
And what
Tell
did
me straight up what you think calamari looks like cooked. I have an answer.
I do too. I would almost say it looks like shriveled up deep fried penis.
I was going with it's shriveled up deep fried butthole.
Here's a fucked up thing. I have an uncle who's no longer with us, but Thanksgivings, he would always eat the turkey asshole. Oh, I want the asshole. It's like, believe me, no one's going to fight you for it. But
Wait. Is that a thing?
I guess it was for him.
That is.
Nasty.
Yeah.
That's just nasty.
Well, they give you, when you unpackage a turkey, they put the turkey neck in there, but it looks like a giant dong.
Ew.
And you can't eat it because it has, like, the vertebrae in it, so I don't really know why they do that.
Seasoning. Soup.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's something to put in a pot.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, that was definitely fun and different.
So there's 30 questions. We answered 2 of them.
Well, do you want some more? Let me pick out some fucked up ones. Hold on.
I mean, we're here. You got us.
Okay. If a penguin with a sombrero walked through that door, what would he say?
See?
What's Satan's last name?
What's what?
Satan's last name.
Frost.
Worst tour story.
Oh, I got one for you.
Okay.
Okay. So, Motorhead's out on the road, and the drummer's getting obliterated every night. Totally drunk, being horrible to everybody. Mid-tour, he's blacking out every night on the bus, right? So, mid-tour, he blacks out, Lemmy takes a shit in the drummer's pants, puts the drummer's pants back on, and the drummer wakes up the next day and doesn't say anything. He just basically gets to the hotel as fast as possible, walking something like this. But he proceeds to drink like an asshole and act like a fuckwit and black out every night. So then he blacks out, they pull his pants down, they take a condom, and they insert a condom in his rectum with a pencil. Never drank it again on the rest of the tour.
Well, you know, sometimes that's what it takes to get him back in line. Amazing he made it through the tour.
I got a good one.
Okay.
Touring with just a couple of years back. Remember Jackal?
Yes, I do.
Well, of course I'm intrigued to see what the chainsaw is going to sound like. So I watched the show, and it was in like a I don't know, it was like a hall, and clearly didn't have the ventilation. So Jackal pulls out the chainsaw part comes out, and he's revving it up. Well, the hall starts to fill with gasoline. Okay, there's no ventilation, so everybody's either watching Jackal breathing in gasoline, or like I did, walked out. And it's not really a horror story, but it's pretty funny, you know.
I was waiting to hear the smoke alarm went off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it didn't. I don't know why it didn't go off. Maybe they weren't up to code.
That sounds about right. Okay, we'll end it with one final question just because this should be interesting. Describe the color yellow to someone who's blind.
Damn, man.
It looks like happiness feels.
Okay.
Mustard.
But they don't know anything about mustard.
Well, they can taste it. That's the only thing they'd know.
Oh, they'd hate it.
I go, that could be too.
Okay, Brad, describe yellow to a blind person.
Piss.
But they don't know what piss looks like because they can't see their piss.
They don't have to. You can smell it, you can feel it. That's the color yellow.
All right.
Well, guys,
Nice,
I definitely
I
appreciate
your question, Brad. I know I'm sounding like a dickhead that's uninterested right now, but I appreciate you.
That's all good, my friend. Again,
He hasn't slept in 3 days, dude. He does not sleep.
well, I feel bad for him because after my third day of not sleeping, I'm definitely an asshole, but I start like seeing things. So
Oh, yeah, baby.
hopefully whatever it is you're seeing is pretty cool shit. Guys, it truly was a pleasure. You guys have to go check out Five-Headed Cobra. We have links down here in the description. There's links to everything in the video we saw. Again, there's 2 pieces of music out. Soon they're going to actually find a way to get a lot more out. Go get the cassette. And eventually there's some vinyl. I'm waiting for the vinyl myself because I love building the collection. But I can't wait till actually there's a package of songs I can pick up somewhere. You're going to love this band. They're coming soon. I would say, you know, if you're in the LA area, they'll probably play another couple shows. If you make it to Europe, over in the summer, we have friends in Sweden and you guys over in Europe. Keep on the lookout. Five-Headed Cobra's coming, and this is an act you do not want to miss. Gentlemen, it truly is a pleasure. I can't wait to catch up with you again soon. We're converting all the other stuff over. If you know someone, or if you could, I don't know, maybe just hit them in the head and steal their Oculus Quest. But get a hold of an Oculus Quest headset, because everything we did we're converting into 3D. So when you put that headset on, you'll be able,
dude.
you know, so you'll see the 3D stuff. The VR stuff you can watch on your phone in VR 360, but again, when you put a headset on, it's night and day difference. You're going to love what you see from these guys, and they're only getting bigger. They're only getting better because the snowballs just started to form, and when this thing's done, it's going to be massive and just roll right over you.
Fuck yeah. Brad, love you, dude.
Brad.
Guys, I do appreciate everything for myself, for the guys from Five-Headed Cobra, Buzztv. We're out of here, guys. See ya.
Peace out.